Howdy, tankers. Seattle Forge here. And I know we've all been through these patches where things just don't seem to go well at all. Well, I am on the queen mother of all rough patches. My win rate has been in steep decline for 2 months, I think. A few, you know, some decent gameplay, but not a lot of wins. Just not getting those wins, and that's really at the end of the day got to be down to me. And that's hard to take. So, I've tried changing servers, adjusting my gameplay, playing different tanks, playing only the tanks I like. No dice. I mean, really, just the win rate dove off a cliff. I'd been consistently in the high 50s, a few months before that, several months before that, and then lately it's been high 30s, low 40s consistently for the last 2 months. So that's certainly impacted making videos. It's not very interesting to watch somebody just suck out all the time. So that's really been down. But, I thought hopefully we can get some comments here on things that you do to try to turn around these streaks. Maybe tips and tricks that you have can help others with and me. But why don't we take a little gameplay and we'll take a little rough with the smooth. So I'm old, and I still suck at this game. Um, but I used to really suck, really, really, really suck. I was the kind of guy you would have absolutely hated to have on your team, and probably would have punished with insults and had me assassinated if you knew how. But since about 18, 19,000 games, I kind of got my act together at least a little bit. Certainly, not enough time to actually have decent stats in this game, but certainly better than I look. Anyway, I'm playing KV1s with my buddy Grizz here, and it wasn't that long ago, but I think one of the conundrums of this rough patch is that I've been playing okay, maybe a little below average, but I've been playing okay, and still getting my butt kicked. And this is a pretty good example. I mean, a little while ago I did my Tortoise Ace Badge game, and that happened in this rough patch, and there's certainly been a number of Ace Badges in defeat since. But my win rate continues to climb, and that's encouraging. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. Um, but that's I think the part that's perplexing is my win rate continues to climb. My average damage continues to climb. Of course, it could only possibly go up, to be honest. Everything is climbing except my win rate, which has fallen off a cliff. So I think looking at this game, made the mistake of actually staying down low, and I probably could have been of more use up high, but in mid to lower tier games, I see more south side pushes than I do in high tier games. And so I was reluctant to take my very slow blind KV1 up a hill while the field was swept. So Grizz and I are playing a little low here, and looking at the mini map here, I see that there, KV1 is over there, Panzer IV-H is over there. We have some pretty small tanks in comparison. Oh, that was lucky. I give it to you, that was lucky. So I decide that I'm going to try and head over to the middle, north side of the lake and try to press in with some of these smaller tanks. But one of the things that becomes very apparent in this game is that artillery on the enemy team was having a laugh with us, particularly that little French who's already on 2 kills. Now, while that tank takes small bites out of other tanks, we're pretty low tier, so they're actually kind of decent big bites if he gets a hit. And his rate of fire is incredible. Can't believe I missed that. There we go. Put him away, but he puts one in with HE. How does that work? And there's my first hit by artillery, and I'm gonna continue to get pounded here by him. Now, oh, it was just tied up, and now it's not. I think Claude one ahead of us here. And I'm hoping I'll be able to get a shot on this artillery. And look, I'm actually aiming low here. Replay's awesome, so you can see your failures like that. Now, the other tank to watch out for here is their FCM, the Tier 3 tank destroyer, which is actually really powerful tank. There we go, we put it away. It's really a very powerful, it's got a very powerful gun for its tier. It's great. If you've never played one, it's fun. It's one of the few Tier 3s where you don't feel like you're just going to get wrecked if you're in a higher tier game. And obviously he's doing all right. What's that artillery doing? Oh, and Lufa almost takes us. He almost gets that HU-5. So I believe it's the, I believe it's actually the French tank destroyer who's got us spotted. He's in a good position, and we weren't able to spot him. He's pretty shady. Alright, I'm coming back to our cap circle to see if they try to sweep in from the south. And there we see the cruiser, and able to take him down in 2. And I know I'm spotted. The SU-5 was blowed up real good. Oh, and there's the Churchill. And I load up on Prem, because it's endgame. Oh. And I'm getting hit by that French TD, but no, I haven't spotted him because the KV-1 is blind as a bat. And I go in. Oh, take another one from the Lefuk. That rate of fire is just insane. So I'm on 5 kills and over 1,000 damage. It's 13-13. But we're gonna lose the vision war here. And it was, you know, didn't have a good feeling. That little French TD had us spotted the whole time. I mean, if you watch the artillery fire, it just kept landing around me earlier. So I don't think I've not been spotted for a little while here, and there it is. And the other thing to note is that that Lefa has a almost 400-meter view range, so he's not slouch in the spotting department either. And this AMX-13 is taken out, and that's the end of any chance at a victory. So then you find yourself in a situation that seems somewhat favorable. Now this game, the chance to win is not amazing. Our top tank is not a particularly good player, but we have some good players on our team. And I got this Scorpion, which I think is vastly overpriced, but it is the most fun I've had in a premium that I can ever remember. I'll leave it at that. So if the price of a brand new video game is worth getting one tank in another video game, then this is a good one to get. And I'm playing with my buddy Grizz, and we teamed up with this guy Chupak, who just happened to be playing a Scorpion in another game previously, and we invited him to the platoon, and he stuck around, and we actually had a lot of fun together. So yes. Alright. Now, I'll tell you a couple things about this tank. Some of the cons. The traverse is horrible. That's a tank destroyer, not a huge deal. The camo is horrible. Like, it's the worst. It is the worst. It's like my, like an Oho. That's not okay for a tank destroyer. I get spotted in the most unobvious situations. It's like I'm a beacon. But the gun is sick. The gun is sick. So, this thing has no armor whatsoever, so I am playing more cautiously than usual. Perhaps too cautiously, but I think alright. So I'm at the back of our platoon. The fellas up north seem to know what they're doing, which is fantastic. And our guys down here in the south, we're getting manhandled a little bit. And I'm playing it cool, baby. Cool, baby. This is not my style at all. Not at all, but I'm trying to respect the fact that this thing has no armor, and it's not that I never YOLO. I certainly have. We could show the previous 8 replays. I'm sure there's 3 I did. We put one into the Grizz puts one into the Centurion Action 10. I push up a little bit, and I'm hoping I can get a dip and get some shots on these guys before they disappear, but the Action 10 just slips away. Grizz this is unlike him. He's just yellowing all day long. I don't have a shot on the T50. Oh, that probably was one. I probably should have taken that, but I didn't. I'm taking my time. We have our boys, the IS-3, the STV-1 Charioteer, who are pushing up there. And they appear to be getting their butt handed to them. Oh, and I get one on the Waffenträger Panzer. So one of the things I notice about this game, I've had high calibers in this tank. I haven't had it very long. I've had high calibers in this tank. Don't in this game, but much more experience in this game, more than likely because I'm shooting into higher tier tanks. You can also see just how freaking awesome, frequently I get spotted. Not awesome, freaking frequently. Okay, Scorpion G's coming up here. I don't want him getting a poke on me, so I back up. And I'm waiting for him to turn around a little bit or something so I can go get a shot on him. And I move up, and he's behind a building. Damn it. Alright, our boys cleaned up north, but we are down, and we've been down most of this game. Blind shot there in the bush. WZ131 in our cap. T-54E1, STB-1 rushing back to take care of that nonsense. I'm hoping I'm spotted again. I don't spot anything, but they're spotting me like nobody's business. Alright, T-50 pushed up here. I'm going to take a chance, put my gun into play, and put him away for 463 of his remaining hit points. It's late, kids. I'm flubbing up a bit. This was a pretty exciting way to end the night, actually. Alright, move back out, hoping I'm having a shot at the Waffenträger Panzer. No luck. But we do have spotting up through the middle there, so I'm going to try and poke out into the bush and see what I can see. And I find the Action 10. 3 kills for Seattle Forge. Alright, T-30, probably behind cover, but, you know, what's a shell cost? Alright, Waffenträger Panzer is spotted. I'm going to make my move. I probably could have sniped him from here, but I didn't want to play chasey, catchy monkey anymore, and I go on the move, and the gun flips up when I hit a pebble, and I think I'm going to be killed by the Waffenträger, but he misses. So I have all the time in the world to just let my shell load and put him away. Alright, so we got the Scorpion, the T-30. They're imminent threats. 2 T-30s, actually. One T-30 on my left. And I was pretty concerned about him as I'm pointing north. But he's taken care of, and then this T-30, I'm going to take the hit. I knew I was going to take the hit. But I clear the wall, and I put one into him, finishing him. And I want this Top Gun, and I'm hoping the mobility of this tank is going to get me over there. Is the mobility going to get me over there? And no, the STB-1 rightfully takes his kill. And that's the end of the game. If you like what you see here, please like and subscribe. Thank you.